intro music.
Oh, there's the trip right there.
Someone almost died.
Keep it in.
That might be the most exciting part of this episode.
Oh,
we don't know it yet.
Of the season.
Of the season.
Right?
All right.
Oscar dies. Episode 3.
No, this is episode 4, my guy.
Episode 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dudes Behind the Foods. I'm David So.
I am Timothy.
And I'm David Chang.
Hey, that's actually a good one. No, welcome to the Nice Podcast. I'm Oscar TJ Tsai. I'm joined by... Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Johnny. Hi.
Not me. They're going to have to keep guessing, but I'll give them a hint. It's Tony.
Nice. That's a
the
very
answer.
good. That's a very good guess. Welcome. Juaning. Bienvenidos. I don't know any other languages. So.
Hola.
Oh, but I said bienvenido. Oh, okay.
Don't you know, like, Chinese? Didn't you go to Chinese school?
Yeah.
How'd you say? Why'd you say that one?
Oh, did I not say it?
No.
I think you said, I missed it.
Oh, I don't know. Wait. Shoot. Maybe.
You said Huan Ying, which is...
Oh, did I? Yeah, I did.
That's Chinese.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was saying good morning. I'm sorry.
Clearly, we know what we're doing here. Welcome to another episode. The fourth and final episode, unfortunately. We've ran out of money, so we used it on drugs and food.
For me.
For Tony. Just for Tony.
I was very grumpy this morning.
He needed a lot of coffee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm kidding. No, this is
It's a wholesome podcast. Come on.
yeah, it's just come on.
I'm going to do those things.
We're always in the negative. You can't be further in debt. You can just be in debt. So
Right? A bigger hole is just a bigger hole.
yeah. Once a hole, always a hole.
Not always.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
You're looking at me to expand on that? I'm not going to expand.
No. Okay.
The whole
So
hole.
today we're gonna talk about our travel experiences.
Yeah.
Experiences, or like
Or just travel.
how we feel about traveling.
Is it considered traveling if I just go down the street to the 7-Eleven?
Well, what's the definition of travel?
Going somewhere?
No, it's got to be outside of your neighborhood.
All right.
So does it count if you just go to the next town over?
I guess so.
I
I don't
feel
know.
like it's
I'm
a
from San Diego and I'm in LA right now. That's a travel.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's a pretty
I
decent
traveled.
travel. I feel like if it takes you longer than it would take you to like wake up, you're traveling.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how long do you guys take to wake up?
Ooh. I mean, 30 minutes,
So is that like your routine?
sort of.
Okay.
I'm not proud of it though.
That's my like first alarm and my last alarm going
what?
off.
Oh.
30 minutes.
Oh, so
And
you're
then-
still in bed for 30 minutes trying
Yeah.
to, oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, dude. For me, like once I'm up, like I will try to go back to sleep and I can't. I'll drink water, and then the moment I drink the water, that's when my day starts, because like I have to go to the bathroom, and then once it's become a routine that I don't do it on purpose, but it just
That's healthy.
yeah. So it's like
It's
I drink
better
water,
than just-
use the bathroom,
Mhm.
flush, and then wipe whatever,
Okay.
wash my hands, brush my teeth, and once that happens, like my day's ready to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm thinking of like enough time for it to be a hassle. And like for me, that's my waking up time, which is about like 45 minutes.
That's a long time.
That's a long
Yeah.
time.
If I have to go somewhere 45 minutes away, I'm like, what do I got to do before I leave?
Okay, that's fair.
So, all right. So planning, I think that's the key to travel.
Yes.
The kind of travel you're talking about that requires some sort of planning.
Okay. Well, I was thinking like in the sense of you get the opportunity to explore something that you're not familiar with.
All right. That's a good one.
But then you can also
Let's say there's a new 7-Eleven down the street.
A new franchise just opened. I'm gonna try Circle K next time.
Yeah. See, so-
AM PM. Okay, yeah.
you know what? Yeah. I think that does count though. That counts as traveling.
All right, man.
I mean,
yeah,
hey,
we're not gonna limit
Yeah.
you. You can talk about whatever you feel like travel is to you.
Clearly, you can tell who's traveled the least here. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
But you can mentally travel.
Oh yeah. I could do astral projection. All sorts of fun, cool things. It's a joke. All right. I know.
Oh,
I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh, all right.
Are you LARPing right now?
No, I am not LARPing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just familiar with the subject matter of astral projection.
Yeah.
It's another discussion for another day. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's.
What do you have to say about travel, Oscar?
I don't know. I mean, I think I've had
You are well traveled.
I'm well traveled.
Mhm.
And I don't mean to like brag about that. It's just like
No, it's
had
just
the
what it is.
opportunity to, travel. I've gone to Africa, I've gone to Asia, Europe very briefly, and well, I live in North America, so I haven't gone to Canada yet though. I'd like to go.
Canada?
Yeah.
Any
Australia?
particular reason?
I haven't gone to Australia yet.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but why Canada?
I mean it's just right there, so
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I mean I don't know.
It's kind of like my 7-Eleven. No, all right, I'm gonna get off that.
We're moving past 7-Eleven.
So I don't know. I mean,
Canada's huge.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's not just like Canada.
It's like East Coast, West Coast here, right?
It's-
Yeah, but it's so different in the East Coast, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why Canada's huge.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Isn't a lot of Canada empty too? Like the good parts near us,
Mm. What do you mean by good?
like the civilized part.
Okay.
Bro, so you're saying everybody in the East is
No,
not-
no. Like near America.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're saying further north is not.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Never been to Canada.
It's big. It's cold. It's wet.
Sounds like Alaska.
It's up near Alaska.
Would
yeah.
It's right next to
it's
it.
right next to
actually.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Would you guys go to Alaska?
Yeah, I would go to Alaska.
I don't know. You got to be kind of outdoorsy.
Hmm.
It's I don't know.
They have
What's there to
Blockbuster.
see? I feel like you could see the whales.
I just think of salmon,
Yeah.
fishing.
Bears.
Yeah,
Bears.
bears.
They have Blockbuster.
What do you mean Blockbuster? Like the
A Blockbuster?
Yeah, they have
DVD
a
store?
Blockbuster.
The last
store.
one?
I thought they shut down on the Blockbuster.
I'm pretty sure they have one more in Alaska. Like, because I know Alaska's so big, because it is the biggest state in the U.S., if you guys don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's correct. It doesn't look relative to the
Yeah.
size on the maps that you see in school.
Yeah, but it's massive.
it's massive.
But anyway, there's parts of Alaska where they literally don't have internet because it's just so far
yeah.
that, like, they can't put wire down all the way across.
Oh,
So it's
so
like,
they Blockbuster movies.
this is what I heard. I don't know how true this is. This is
yeah,
probably
we
from
can't
a while ago.
fact check it. We
Yeah,
gotta fact-
we don't believe in facts here.
So they just like tie their
kidding.
mail to a dog and like run it down to the nearest town?
A husky?
Yeah.
Sure. No.
That's how I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different lifestyle for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're talking about
Traveling. Yes, I've had the opportunity to travel. I have a bucket list,
Mhm.
a travel bucket list, like places that I want to go to. But like overall, I want to hit all 7 continents.
how many do you have down right now?
So so I live in North America, and I've been to Mexico, so I guess, and Costa Rica, so it's
Okay.
like, all right.
Mhm.
I've been to Europe,
Mhm.
so that's 2. Asia, I've been to Asia.
Mhm.
I've been to Africa.
Mhm.
So I need South America, Australia, and Antarctica.
Does Antarctica have penguins?
I think they do.
All right, that's how I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
I will say this. So I'm gonna mention this guy like several times during this episode. So his name's Kyle. He's a good friend of mine. He lives in Chicago. So recently I went to his wedding, and he's like, "Why would you go to Antarctica? That's such a waste of a trip." But I'm like,
Oh.
I want to hit all 7. Okay,
Yeah.
I see where he's going with this. Like, I get it, but I'm like, why not? It's like,
I got a question for you. What counts as visiting Antarctica? Like you just gotta touch it with your foot, and you're there.
yeah, I have to say that I've been there.
Or you like to like lick it, like eat the snow.
No,
Your tongue stuck to the ice.
no, I just have to say that I've been there. Like, set foot, yes,
Yeah.
set foot for. Okay. I have a rule for things. So like, obviously, like I've traveled, I've had layovers right in
Yeah.
airports. I don't really count it because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the airport, so I have to have actually been outside
Yeah.
and seen it for at least an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So I
Explored it.
explored it. Yeah,
I had to cut out like 3 places from my list then that I've been to.
are they like states, like on a road trip?
Were they
No.
layovers?
Layovers.
Oh yeah, I've been to Charlotte. Nice airport.
Nice airport. Nicest bathrooms in the airports. Nah.
All right.
So yeah, that's-
don't count.
I want to hit the 7.
You want to hit the 7? Okay. You should try Australia.
Yeah, I want to go to Australia. I know a person there.
Do you?
2 people.
Which part of Australia? Aren't there like different parts?
Yeah.
I think it's like 4, is it 5 major ones?
Wales.
Sydney?
That's a city. But no, I mean like there's
No,
like the
places, like areas.
like- they're not states. What are they? Territories?
Provinces?
Provinces.
I don't know.
I think
I'm not good at geography.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm going to admit
Just
that
Australia.
right now.
Just whatever. Just Australia.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like the cities or like the deserts,
They got everything there.
right?
Yeah, they got all the types of.
Just anything.
Just anything in Australia. You have
Anything in
like
Australia.
You're just like I gotta be there.
Yeah.
And then I gotta come back.
Pretty much.
Is coming back part of a successful trip?
Sure.
What if you really like it there and you're like, all right, I'm not coming back? Is it a trip still, or is it still traveling? What do you call it at that point?
It's eloping. I don't know.
Eloping? Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't think that far. I'm just saying, like, you know, I want to hit the 7.
Okay. That's how many people have actually done that? Is that
I'm
a
pretty
pretty
sure
common
there's
bucket
been.
list thing?
I
that
feel like
people do?
Antarctica's a hard one to get,
Well,
Is it?
I know someone that's been to Antarctica.
but it's like
Was it for work-based activities?
No, I think. I mean, you know who this is.
Oh,
It's kind of irrelevant for
Yeah.
who this is for the the podcast.
yeah.
But no, I think he went with family.
Okay.
And as far as I know, they went to either. Okay, there's 2 ways of going to Antarctica. You can either go to Australia and take like a ferry to like that side, or you can go to I think like Argentina or Brazil through South America, and then you take a ferry go to. So it's like there's like trips, you know, like bundles that you can do. So, but that's as far as my knowledge goes.
Okay.
I feel like I'd want to sleep there,
In Antarctica?
You want to
Yeah.
sleep in Antarctica?
so I could say I slept in Antarctica. Like I feel like that's an important part for me now that I think about it. If I travel somewhere, I have to sleep there,
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna one up you.
or else I'm just visiting.
I'm gonna one up you.
All right, what you got?
I need to have pooped.
Oh,
On
that's a good one.
On the soil.
On the soil.
Wait, there's no soil. On the
I'm gonna
ice.
dig a hole. You're like, yes, I pooped there.
I fed a penguin.
Would you guys eat penguin?
Yeah,
I think so.
I feel like they have a lot of feathers though. Have you seen like penguin skin?
I don't think they have feathers, bro.
They have feathers. They have like a 3-inch thick layer of feathers.
Is it feathers?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's feathers. Feathers.
I'm
and,
not good with animals.
Honestly, I thought
feathers and air.
yeah.
I
don't
thought
know.
like they just had skin.
No. It is feathers. It's really tightly packed feathers.
Okay, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd be eating a mouthful of feathers if you ate a penguin.
Well, I mean, obviously, I would defeather it.
Yeah. But I don't know. Has anybody ever served penguin?
I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure.
I don't want to Google it either. Yeah.
We'll find out for you guys and let you know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll look it up. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'll do it myself.
I'm an adventurous eater.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
So,
my goal. 7,
7 places.
and yeah,
I
all
could
7
do it.
continents.
Of
could
all
do
your
it.
places so far that you've been to, which one would you go to again?
Japan.
Probably. Okay.
Oh,
I was
were
gonna
you
say
saying?
probably somewhere in Asia, and then
yeah,
you said
Japan. I feel like okay. I kind of did like a personal survey. I asked all the people that have traveled to like multiple countries, and every single person has said Japan is probably the number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
I always hear that Japan's like overrated in the sense that like, I mean it's fun and all,
Yeah.
but like, people if it was versus Korea or Japan, people would always say Korea.
I've never been to Korea though,
Oh, okay.
so I mean I'd go and I'd probably stay because twice.
I feel like Korea doesn't have like the wow factor. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Oh, careful,
It's getting there.
careful.
Yeah.
But it's not there yet. It's not at the like Japan tier yet.
Okay. That's I believe that too. Yeah.
Like check back like in like 10
I do-
years
Yeah.
and people are like, all right,
It'll be there.
Korea's pretty bomb.
I think it's just because Japan has the food and the shopping
And the
that
train.
really make it. And the what?
The train.
The train. Oh, the
bullet
train.
train?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean,
it got its own movie.
Subway. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean it got its own movie?
Isn't that
Documentary, you mean?
The movie, the Bullet Train movie. It's called Bullet Train.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Train to Busan for a second. I
No,
was like,
no,
that's
no.
in Korea, bro.
Different train movie.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. Is it good?
It's got Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I watched it with you.
No.
It's a fun watch. It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway.
What were you doing in Japan?
So when I went again with my friend Kyle, we went for 9 days. So we did 3 days in I think Osaka first, and then Kyoto, and then Tokyo. I think by far, I think Kyoto was my favorite because there's just so many. I mean, there's temples everywhere, but I think that one was the one where we saw a lot, like the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just Tokyo was fun, but I think it's just a big city, so I think I was kind of like, oh, all right, like, so yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's just the way how they do things there is just so different compared to like how we do things. Like the things that they do there just make sense.
What do you mean by things they do?
Like, okay, first of all, they have a lot of convenience stores, not just 7-Eleven.
And
And
they do
like,
have 7-Elevens.
yeah, they do have 7-Eleven,
Oh,
but they have
also
like,
have 7-Elevens.
yeah, but
Right.
they have like other convenience stores. But like, I mean, I guess it depends on where you go. But even like in other 7-Elevens or convenience stores in Asia. So for example, like one thing that I was like kind of taken aback by in Japan was they have refrigerated drinks and they have like warm drinks. And I'm talking about like in
Yeah,
a
like
can.
hot-
yeah,
hot
like hot
drink.
drinks in a can, like coffee. And I was just
Oh,
like, huh. Why don't we do this here? Like, like
Yeah, that's like something that makes sense.
Yeah, like,
why
it
would you
makes-
offer?
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
makes sense. And then and I'm only thinking about Taiwan in this specific sense, but like the 7-Eleven there, like you literally can sit down and eat inside. Like they have a section separated where it's like, you eat your food, whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, why don't we, do that here? I will say though,
I don't
like
want to eat at the 7-Elevens around here.
no, but like that's the thing though. It's
Hanging
like,
around too long and then panhandle it.
but that's the thing though. It's like,
Old crackhead come up to you.
Yeah.
but like the convenience stores, like the food options are just so, like they have fresh food. I mean, not that
Yeah.
ours doesn't, but like it's just
It's not like a
different.
hot dog rolling on a little
No,
heat
like-
lamp.
no,
you know?
like it's
6
like
hours,
you
yeah.
can,
6 hours.
like you can have like fish meatballs. You can have instant noodles that's like fresh. I don't know. Like it's
Yeah.
like the last time I went to Taiwan, I literally bought something from the frozen section. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna go like, or refrigerated section. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go back and heat it up. And the cashier was like, oh, do you want me to heat this up for you? And I was like, dude, yes. So he heated it up for me, and I'm literally eating it as I go home. So I'm just like, oh, dude, I don't know, just Japan and Asia in general, like the things that they do.
The
there,
lifestyle is
it's
just
yeah,
convenient.
Big city living.
yeah, just makes sense.
It makes sense. Okay.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah. It's expensive.
It's expensive. I think. Well, at least when I went to Japan, this was in what 2014. So the way how I compared it, it's like it's expensive for an Asian country. I just feel it's like the same as like US.
If you were
So,
living here. Yeah.
maybe slightly cheaper, but I mean, you don't have to drive. Public transit is like very cheap. So it's convenient,
What's the trash can situation like over there?
dude. Literally, it's like super clean.
But where are the trash cans?
I mean, they're
At
wherever
home?
you can find them, I guess.
I've heard rumors that there are no trash cans in Japan.
I mean,
No public trash cans.
not like here.
Yeah, right?
I will say, I think that I don't know if it was Japan, but there was somewhere where I was like, I need a trash can. There's like nothing here. So I don't remember what country that was. Maybe that was Japan, but it's just like trying to find one. Yeah, it was kind of a struggle.
Hassle.
Yeah, it was a hassle.
I thought they just packed their own stuff out.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. Like if they have a wrapper or something, they'll put it in their bag,
Yeah.
purse, bring it
Yeah,
home.
because like
Yeah, they don't have trash cans.
it's like usually when I have trash and I looking for a trash can, it's trash that I brought with me from somewhere. Like
Yeah.
There's always trash around here.
like I came home and I grabbed like a little fruit bar and then I took it somewhere and then I make trash and then like what do I do with it?
yeah.
Like I'm never like at a place and I can't find a trash can, you know?
Mm,
I'm assuming it's the same thing there.
yeah.
Where it's like if you're at like one of their like KFCs, they got a KFC trash can right there.
Yeah.
But if you leave the KFC, you're not gonna be able to find a trash can like outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think your safest bet is just like a transit station.
Yeah.
Like Subway. I'm pretty sure they're gonna, have trash.
Oh, okay. So that's why I hang out on the subway. Got it.
Yeah. So 7-Eleven and Subway. There you go. So
That's
What
what
about-
you do in Japan.
Yeah.
What about the KFC situation? Are you familiar with that?
I don't think I had KFC in Japan for obvious reasons. Well, I mean, why would I get KFC there?
It's supposed to be really good there.
I don't think I had it. I had
It's supposed to be,
McDonald's
like,
there.
Spectacular. Like,
Yeah, I had a McDonald's there. So I had
I know McDonald's is good there.
I had a prawn sandwich.
What? Is that a shrimp?
prawn?
Yeah, it's shrimp. But so the patty, they give like so it's like, it looks like a chicken patty,
Uh-huh.
but inside it's like prawns, like little shrimp, and
Do
it's
they
like
have heads?
cream.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's like, it was good, but then I got tired of it real quick. So it's like,
Oh, very shrimpy.
I think it was just too creamy.
Too creamy.
Yeah. So I don't know how to explain it. Like the patty itself was like, if you guys had takoyaki, so think of takoyaki, right? So it's like, but it's like,
okay,
flat,
yeah.
and it looks like a chicken patty. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
So it's very rich.
yeah, it was very rich.
Oh, okay.
So I saw that and was like, oh, I'll try that. So,
Try the Costco foods.
Wait, the Costco in Japan? Is it Costco in
non-Japan. I had it in Taiwan, but non-Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
different
Costco.
menu there.
Yeah, Costco's not.
Yeah,
Prawns?
Tony's like, what?
Yeah, it's not like
They have like teriyaki or well, like
the one that I went to. They had so the chicken bake. They had chicken bake, but they also had a bulgogi bake.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so they had that. That's the only one that I can remember.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's the only one that I
did
care
they
for.
make pizza there
Yeah,
at the Costco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I think
Did
so.
they change the ingredients?
I don't think I had the pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I only went to Costco like once or twice because they're not like all over the place like how they are here. So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
kind of
So one thing about Japan that we can't do here, that we can't get here. What you got? Like what were you like? All right, I can only
Yeah,
get this in
only
Japan. We got a lot of 7-Eleven talking.
honestly.
Oh, the snacks.
Well, like that I can't get here.
Yeah.
It's gotta be the snacks. It's on another level there. Candy.
You know what? That's not a great question because we're like.
Dude,
near-
California has everything. Dude.
Yeah,
That's
I was about
hard.
to say. I was like, oh, and we're near LA, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, if you go to Mitsuwa or like Daiso or like you
get
know,
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo Central.
Marukai,
Yeah.
whatever you call it in your town. Yeah.
No, that's hard. No, I think
right.
I can't think of
Is
anything.
it just the atmosphere?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just different,
Probably
dude.
that.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I said, the things that they do there just make sense. You know,
Mhm.
just I don't know, like it's just different over there. Like the way how
Yeah,
people
yeah.
do things. So
Mhm. I mean, even if you go from west to east coast, you feel the sense of like how people
Mm.
interact and
Yeah,
just do things differently.
Mhm.
Have you guys been to the east coast before?
yes,
No.
I've been to Maine, Boston, a while. I was in New York for a day,
Yeah.
like an afternoon. I think that's it. Oh, Pennsylvania,
Uh-huh.
kind of, not really.
Mhm.
Florida.
Slower, faster. What are we talking here? How's
I
I
that
think
so
it's just
different?
like culturally you feel it because
Oh,
California is very Asian. Like, or at least the parts we're in.
Yeah,
And you go over there, it's like, oh, I'm the minority now.
oh,
You know?
yeah.
And just the way people speak with each other is differently.
yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you feel a little more isolated. I think it's a
Mhm.
better way to put the East Coast
Oh,
experience to
okay.
me. It
So-
may not even be a racial thing. It's just more
Yeah.
like you just feel more isolated versus
Oh,
like
okay.
here, it's a little more like,
Yeah, no, I've never felt like a
Connectedness.
minority here.
Oh, you've never felt like a minority?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
I'm always like, oh, that's a minority, not me.
But I think like on that note, like it could be different from like New York versus like Boston. I think.
Yeah, I've been to Boston. That's it.
Yeah, because
I went to St. Louis too. But
yeah, because I think
Boston.
well, at least when I was in New York, I was just like, there's so many diverse people here. It's like
It's true.
I don't really feel like minority in Boston. I didn't really try to. I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Just around.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the positives living like in a metropolitan area.
Yeah, you get a lot of melting
Yeah.
pot for sure.
Like
Yeah.
like I never feel like I'm like being watched by the white people. You know, like they just don't
Yeah.
care about me. Like
Yeah.
they've been
Yeah.
desensitized.
Yeah, it's
So I
really
think that's good.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Have you been to the East Coast?
I have not.
You've only been to like the airport.
I don't even think I've been to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Which way did I go? I think I don't even remember. I think I might have gone like straight to somewhere in Europe.
Oh, you went to Europe?
I stopped in Europe.
Oh,
Layover.
where did you travel to? Where have you traveled to?
Dubai.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I
big-
remember.
Big city living. Yeah.
What was it? Abu Dhabi?
No, Dubai.
Oh, was that?
Dubai with
Is
the
that-
world's.
Oh no, that's in
tallest
UAE. Is
skyscraper.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I
Wow,
remember you
very
went to Dubai.
nice. It looked like someone like poured like glass, molten glass
Yeah.
over the desert.
That's
It was
crazy.
very nice.
Wow.
And yeah, it's very empty for as large as it is and as busy as it looks like it should be.
Hmm.
You're like, oh, there's not that many cars here. There's no traffic.
Hmm.
I could like close my eyes and cross the street and like no one's
Yeah.
gonna hit me, like
Hmm.
unless they really want to.
What is there to do in Dubai?
I don't
food?
know. I was asleep half the time.
Really? What do you mean?
That was the jet lag, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Uh,
significant jet lag. Jet lag. I was there for probably 4 days.
Oh, that's not a long time.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there for 4 days. I think the whole trip like was like 5 days, 5 to 6 days. But yeah, I think like the flight like 16 hours there, 16 hours back.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
rough.
bad. It might be more than that. It might have been like 18 hours.
Jeez.
One of the
No,
directions.
thanks.
But it was bad.
I hate flying.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not a
not.
fan?
Well, I don't ball out. I'm always economy.
Okay.
I don't ever go
Yeah.
like get the business class or anything. But
Mhm.
it's very uncomfortable sitting in one position
Yeah.
for more than 3 hours, 4
Yeah.
hours for me.
See,
So
well, I was very lucky during the time that I went because there was an active threat in the area.
oh what?
Yeah, this was like during like that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Donald Trump had started some stuff in that
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
There was like some sort of like missile warning or something.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot.
It was pretty touch and go.
Uh-huh.
That's around the time when I went, and my seat row had one other person in it, and we just kind of like jointly decided that we could both lay down and take up
On each other.
four
Oh,
seats
okay.
each. Like,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
So there was no problem with me having economy on that
Nice.
flight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable though, even with all the leg room though.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
those seats are not comfortable. They're not like a couch.
Yeah.
No.
They're hard and they're
Yeah.
lumpy, and even if you put the armrests up, there's plastic in between.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It gets you still.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a very long plane ride.
Yeah, it's brutal.
All the meals had cheese in them.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Oh no.
16 hours of dairy on an airplane with me are not a good time.
Dang,
Oh.
that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Yeah.
Very unpleasant.
Yeah.
I had a layover in, or was it? It was a cold place.
Cold place.
It was snow, I think, or at the very least, a heavy layer of ice on things,
Mm.
and it was very cold. And I remember wanting to leave and walk around into the city, but deciding against it because I didn't know what language they spoke there.
Oh,
And I was like, if I get lost, I'm not gonna make it back, and I want to be stuck here for like another couple days,
makes sense.
and I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very uncomfortable time. Spend another 8 hours in an airport
Yeah,
because I missed my flight. Mm-hmm.
that's true.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, on that note, we're going to take a quick break and listen to our sponsor from
Tony,
Tony.
thank you guys.
We'll be right back.
Listen to our podcast. Nice podcast. Mondays to Fridays, evenings, weekends, breakfasts. It's anytime you have time. We're here for you. Come back. Come back to us. I didn't do nothing right now.
All right.
All right.
And we're back.
So
We're having a threesome.
there's a rumor going around, Oscar,
Yes.
that you had a mishap while traveling.
Oh, so we're just going straight into it? Okay.
It's very
Well, okay, before I get there, something that we were talking about off camera was that Tony's struggle of like being on an airplane is not really a struggle for Johnny and me because we're shorter.
Oh yeah.
But you don't like flying.
I just don't like flying very much.
Do you get like nauseous?
I can. I don't know. It just depends on if it's anxiety induced. You know, if I like nervous on a flight, you're gonna not. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. But I just don't like the experience of like my feet swell on a plane.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's so uncomfortable.
Mhm.
You know, the elevation sort
Yeah.
of thing kind of
Yeah.
physiologically affects me sometimes, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, God, it sucks.
Okay. That makes. I have a trick that
What's the
always works for me.
For your feet?
No, just in general. Like
Oh,
when I'm
okay.
flying, whenever they bring the drinks, I always get ginger ale.
Yeah.
Every
that's-
single time.
That's a good one.
I've heard this before that like you know, you don't know the quality about the water,
Mm-hmm.
so I always get things that are
Oh, like
closed,
canned.
canned.
Bomb.
Every now and then I'll get like a tomato juice.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Like yeah, like if there's a second round, I'll get tomato juice. But yeah, I never really go for the water. I only get water if it's like I got it myself from the airport.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
before boarding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have contained waters, like box waters. That's what I
Yeah.
don't know. It
Well, I don't know. I
Depends
mean-
on your airline.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just like my routine that it's like all right,
Yeah,
like
but ginger ale is the play.
ginger
Yeah.
ale is always the first one, and then
Yeah, ginger ale. Is
whatever the second one is, I'll probably get a tomato juice.
Yeah,
So
but
Why tomato juice?
I don't know. Sometimes I just crave it.
You crave it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
like a V8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
don't
don't
know.
think I don't think I can crave tomato juice.
I think it's just like the saltiness that I want. Like,
Oh,
I don't know.
Salty and savory.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't always want pretzels. So it's like,
Well, but you still want something salty.
yeah.
Oh, okay. They don't have beef jerky. Is that another thing? Do you ever?
Oh.
You don't have beef jerky on a plane. That's, unless you're first class or something.
That's a meat, bro.
All right.
Oh, I don't know.
They literally serve you pretzels or biscuits.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the two
Cookies.
things.
Yeah.
That's
I think-
it.
Cheese sometimes.
Oh,
right?
well, yeah. You were talking about your cheese.
Yeah.
Your cheese story.
Yeah.
Why would they give me cheese as a snack? How dare they?
Fancy flight, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
The Europeans, man, they know how to do it.
Yeah, they give you a whole charcuterie board.
Cheese, crackers, little cubes of meat. Like,
There you go.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yep.
but yeah. No,
So-
the height thing's not an issue. I think I'm like right at the limit where it's like if I were any taller, it'd be trouble.
Yeah.
But my feet don't hit the chair in front of me, so I'm happy with that. Or at least my knees. You know, my feet could like
Yeah.
reach out a little bit.
Yeah.
But my knees don't.
But
Unless they lean back, then they definitely do
yeah.
like bump into me.
Well, what I was getting at was that like a 3-seater,
Uh-huh.
I can lay down and be okay.
Lay down.
Not like laying down. Like if I curl up in a ball, yes. But it's like if you were to do it, it probably wouldn't be as comfortable compared to like me.
Lay down in a 3-seater? What do you mean?
Like, you know, like the 3 seats,
Aisle. Or like
yeah.
window to aisle.
window to aisle.
Yeah.
You just lay down, curled up.
See, I can't even like imagine that. That's not gonna. I don't
Wait,
even
but
know.
you mentioned the 4 seats though.
Yeah. No, but like on a 3-seat, I couldn't do a 3-seat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
That's
why,
why I'm like, what the like? What are you talking about? How
yeah,
can you
so-
do that?
So that's what I'm saying. So
Impossible.
it's like we could do that. You know,
yeah,
so
I
it's
can't
like,
do that. Yeah,
Oh, well, that sucks. should probably get
I've never
short-
had the chance to do that though.
missing out on an
so-
essential life experience.
Yeah, you should probably get shorter over there.
I'll just break my legs. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
Growth hormones. I don't want growth hormones.
No, I'll let them grow back in an L, and then when I'm ready to get off the flight, I'll break them again into a straight shape, and they'll be stronger than before.
You're gonna put rods in there.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Swivel joints. I don't know. I could do. There's a lot of things you can do. How? Let's stay with the traveling. I have questions, but we'll
Yeah,
come
well-
back
Okay.
to another one. Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to talk about my travel story?
Yeah.
Okay, as I mentioned before, Kyle, my friend from Chicago, we met in Hong Kong, and we were both studying abroad there. And so we got close pretty quickly, and so we decided to travel to several places, Japan being one of them. We also went to Taiwan for a weekend. But the fun one was when we went to Thailand, and we decided that it was a good idea to rent mopeds.
Gotta do that.
So,
Gotta do that in Southeast Asia.
so I mean, I'm like, okay, this is cool, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, first of all, we don't know.
You don't know how to ride a moped?
Well, no, I mean, like, we don't know where we're going. We don't know what's
Oh.
around there. I did crash mine into like a fence.
You crashed the moped into a fence.
Yeah, because I meant to brake, but I just throttled even more. Yeah, so that was bad.
Isn't the brake like its own thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a handle. You know.
I don't know.
Not a
I
twisted
don't know
thing?
what was going
Yeah.
on over
You
there.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, the thing is, he was going too slow, and I decided to go with traffic and I just stop. And I look behind me. I'm like, oh shoot, where did Kyle go? And I kind of just waited because I'm like, oh, he's gonna come around this bend,
Yeah.
like this turn. He never came, and I think I was waiting there for like an hour. And I was like, oh shoot. So I like waited, and I was like, okay, well the sun is setting, so I decided I'm gonna try to find the hotel. I find the hotel. And I see that he had gone back first. He sends me a message, but I didn't get it because I didn't have like service there. And so he's like, bro, you left me in the dust. I'm going to go explore. Cause I think we wanted to go to like a indoor swap meet type of thing. He's like, I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go return the bike. So he returned the moped. I still had mine, but I'm like, I don't know where Kyle is. I need to find this guy. So I go out of my way to look for him. And then I get lost. I was like, shoot, I don't know where I'm going. But the first thing I did was like, okay, I need to put like, I refuel. I tip the guy, whatever, because that's how they do it over there. And I drive around, and then I get lost. And so I find this like I think it was a Thai couple, and I was like, hey, can I like borrow your phone? And like, yeah. So I have this was a time where like I had like a Camelback, so I had like all the travel stuff with me. So I borrowed the phone, and then I called the hostel because we were there with 2 Australian friends, and they had gone to do their thing, but at that time they were back already. So yeah, because like they had gone there to do their thing. By the time they came back, they're just like, "Hey, where's Kyle?" I'm like, "I have no idea. I lost him." They're just like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go try to find him." So that's when I got lost. I called them, and I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm lost, but I'm gonna try to find my way back." And they're just like, "Oh my god, like be careful." And I was like, "Okay." So I finally managed to find my way back, And then so I'm just like, all right, well, we're gonna see and wait. You know, he'll hopefully like find his way back. So I'm just like sitting there worried in the hostel, and my friends are trying to consult me, but I'm just like so like upset and like afraid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to go back to the US. What am I gonna tell Kyle's mom? Like, I lost Kyle in Thailand. Like, this white guy is like, you know,
Could have just told his mom like, oh, he met a nice Thai lady,
lady boy.
and now he's there happily,
So I was,
a rich white man.
so I was like genuinely concerned. And then like Kyle walks in. And he's like, he has like the biggest smile on his face. He's like, dude, that place was amazing. You should have gone. It was. I'm like, bro, I was so worried about you, dog. Like,
Wait, so where did he end up going?
so he ended up going to the place that we were supposed to go to, but he just went by himself, the swap meet place.
Oh, okay.
So the whole time he was having the time of his life, I was like back at the hostel, just like worried. And I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna take this moped back and just like forget it. Like, I don't, you know.
Yeah.
And then so we ditched the moped, and then sometime after, I think we were there for like a week or something like that. So this was in, I think, the northern part. We were in Chiang Mai. I don't know exactly where that is relatively. So we were in Chiang Mai, and at some point we went to Bangkok. And so there, we were visiting kind of like a outdoor like plaza thingy, whatever. But there was like strip clubs there, and
Nice.
so you know, and you know, since Kyle is white, everybody wants his attention.
Right.
So at some point, and so it was like me, Kyle, and then we were two girls, the two Australian girls. And so at some point, we go into the strip club, and I'm like, I'm so out of place here. I'm wearing shorts, I'm wearing sandals, I'm wearing a tank top. I have a backpack on me. I'm just super uncomfortable because I'm like, literally no one is in there but us. And so like the owner, which is like this older lady, was like talking to them, and literally I'm just like,
Talking to who?
talking to Kyle and like the girls and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know,
About
trying,
About what?
just like random stuff, but you could tell that she was trying to get us to be comfortable so that we can like pay and like,
For strippers.
you know, stuff like, I mean, so we're in, it's just like one big room,
Yeah.
and like they're just there dancing in like bikinis and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing this, you know. It's just like, it's so like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And then so eventually we're just like, oh, we're gonna go, because I think they wanted to like get dinner and stuff. So like we end up leaving, and the lady was like super upset because she like obviously like she wanted our money
Yeah,
and stuff.
want your business.
Yeah. So
And what were you, like 20 something at the early 20s?
I think I was 20. I don't think I was 21 yet.
You're like 20.
Yeah.
Those are like, that's like probably the people that you want to
Yeah, I know. Yeah, probably. So,
like perfect.
so yeah, so we leave and we're like, all right, let's go look for food. So we're walking down this this aisle, and then mind you, there's just like strip clubs right and left, literally right and left as we're walking.
So
up.
you're in like the red light district.
We're in the red light district, and so the way how it works, it was Kyle was in front, just like walking. The two girls were in the middle, and I was in the back because I just figured, you know, just for safety reasons, have them in front of me, whatever. You know, you don't know. And so these guys, you know, because he's not that tall, but like they were shorter in Thailand, and these guys are like coming up, and they're just kind of like just gently like just kind of like this.
Oh.
You know, like just kind of like, hey, you know, like
grabbing
grabbing the
your
arm,
bicep.
like, you know, like come over here. So like if the guy was on the left, he'd be on this side. If he was on the, you know, on that side, just kind of doing that. And then they're just kind of like just gently trying to bring him in and all these things.
Okay.
And I'm just like, just in the back, like, what is going on? Like, this is the most, you know,
Are
Kyle.
you jealous?
Yeah.
So,
Why is no one holding out to
Oscar was
me?
jealous.
so the whole time I'm just like, dang. And then Kyle's like having the time of his life. But like at some point I'm like, why are they only going to Kyle? Like,
Yeah.
I kind of,
Why do they only go to the white guy?
yeah, I'm like, I want them to
Yeah.
come, you know, and
Yeah, I feel left out.
And,
you know?
but mind you, these weren't just like straight strip clubs. Like some of them were like gay bars and stuff.
Oh,
Like that.
yeah,
So at some
yeah.
point, I'm just like, well, I mean, I'm a guy too.
They
Like,
don't
you know,
like
like I'm not gay, but like, you know, still just, you know, show me some attention, you know. And
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so literally like, so we're like literally like towards the end of it, and I'm like. Okay, just one guy. Come on, just one guy. Just kind of approach me and be like, "Hey, you want to come in? Whatever." Like, I already know I'm gonna say no, but just
like
still.
a gay guy.
It doesn't matter. Like
Oh.
whether if it's like a, you know, for a gay strip club or a gay bar or like a, you know, for, you know, with women, whatever, or lady
Oh,
boys,
okay.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. I was just like,
somebody.
just someone, just give me the attention, just please,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
you know, I was feeling insecure, and then
Sure.
literally the last stop, like the last bar at the end, a guy approaches me and he's like, "Hey, you want to come in?" And I was like, "Oh no, thank you, sorry."
Finally, I can leave.
Yeah, finally. So I was just like, "No,
Let's go,
it's okay,
guys.
thank
I'm
you."
going.
And we left. But funny thing is, that wasn't the only time we ended up in the red light district. So Kyle and I, and there's another. It was his roommate. This was in Japan actually. This was in Osaka. We were just exploring because there's a restaurant that we wanted to go to that they serve okonomiyaki, but it wasn't open yet. So we're like, all right, we'll explore because it was like a market, and then so we walked around, and then we see like this like row of like, kind of like Japanese like older like rooms kind of thing, like with the sliding doors and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was outdoors, so it's like just kind of like a like the storage units, like the outdoor ones. So think of that, but like they're all like Japanese, right? So it's like it kind of looked like that, but they had like lanterns that were like bright white or like bright red. That just hanging from the top, and we were just like, "What is that? Like, that's so strange, Like, is it like what kind of?" And one of the guys mentions, not Kyle, like his buddy, he was like, "I think we're in the red light district." I'm like, "There's no way," because it was literally like in the middle of nowhere, which I guess maybe that's where they are.
Yeah.
But it was like literally next to like a place where it's like very like heavy foot traffic, where there's like families and stuff. So I'm like, "There's no way." So we're walking up, and we literally see the first thing I see is a very pretty girl. She was like sitting down Japanese style, so like not really Indian style, but like how they sit on their shins, so kind of like that. And literally, I just see cleavage. Like she's just wearing like lingerie and stuff, and just row after row, like literally, just like all. And I was like, what the heck? So the way how they do it is that they have the lady up there, and then next to her or somewhere in the back a little bit is an older lady, and I guess like she's kind of like the person in charge, like the pimp, if you will.
Yeah.
So I guess, and so we're literally walking up, and we just hear the old lady say like, "Oh, Oni-chan," like younger brother, or like brother, come here. And we're just like, no.
Wow.
But
Too
it was,
expensive or something?
I mean, that's not what we were there for.
Right. You're doing missions work,
Yeah.
You're being missionaries.
So, but I mean, like, I was just like, wow, like that's. I mean, I can't say it was very in your face, but it was very like, I don't know,
Unfiltered.
It was unfiltered, but it was also very kind of like a nice approach, like just kind of like, hey, come over, like, But I don't know, man, like that was something.
It's interesting.
Yeah, quite the travel experience. So, but yeah,
Wow.
I know.
You are well traveled.
Well traveled.
So how red were these red lights?
Dude, they were like bright red, like the lanterns, right? So it's like not the lanterns, but they were like they're pretty big. I want to say like maybe like 3-4 feet, because they're longer.
Yeah.
They're probably brighter than like a stoplight. Like they're pretty bright. Like they're like So I don't know.
Would you compare the red light district to like a Vegas kind of thing, energy wise, or?
Which one for Japan or
Japan?
No, it's very quiet.
It's more quiet.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, "There's no way," because there wasn't music. It was just, I think it was like
just quiet.
Yeah, it was like maybe like a later afternoon type of thing, and we were just walking, like we were just strolling, whatever. Yeah, that's why I was like, "There's no way," but I guess it was. Yeah, because they weren't advertising it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we were just like tourists, so we just didn't know.
So how'd you guys just wander in there, like?
Because the okonomiyaki place is like kind of like in this little alley. And like perpendicular to that is like a walkway where it leads to like a outdoor market type of thing. I mean, it's covered.
Yeah.
But it's like those Asian markets, like if you guys been to, kind of like a night market kind of thing, but it's covered. So it's inside of a building. So it's like, and literally just like right outside of that is where we saw all that. So that was that's why I wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
So it's just like barely like it's right outside like the popular stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like, if I just went to 7-Eleven, it's like right there.
Yeah. Right to the other side.
Yeah, but I mean, I could say I've been to a red light district in Thailand and Japan. So
that's fancy.
Yeah.
So when are you going back?
Very soon. Very soon.
You should readjust your goals, like red light district on every continent. Like,
I don't know if they have one in Antarctica, man.
It's definitely an Asian thing.
Oh, is that an Asian thing?
Red light districts?
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
actually,
no.
They have those in Europe too.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
I wonder what the red light thing's about.
I don't know. There might be some cultural thing behind that. I don't know.
Well, I thought that's just the lights that they choose.
Is red just like really sexy? Is that what it is?
I mean, rose petals. red lipstick.
That's true.
I don't know.
Vampires
Yeah, it's a vibe.
You think vampires are sexy?
when they're covered in blood, I guess. I don't know.
Edward,
I
are
feel like
you
that's part of their draw, isn't it? The sexy blood.
I don't
are
know.
you team Edward or team Jacob?
I don't know. I don't know which one's which. I thought
neither.
I thought one of those was a werewolf.
Yeah, that's why.
So, oh, are they?
Edward is the vampire and Jacob was the werewolf.
I'm a werewolf guy then.
So you're team Jacob.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do they have? No, I don't know. We're not.
What are you gonna say?
We're not, he doesn't want to get into Twilight.
I don't want to. We're on the travel thing.
Okay. Sorry.
Would you ever travel anywhere with werewolves? Like
What are werewolves again? Those are the.
Wolves.
the people that turn into wolves.
Yeah, okay. I was like, are they real?
Well, I mean, wouldn't a werewolf just be like a wolf on like rabies or something? No,
Yeah, I guess
I don't know.
A wolf then?
Yeah,
I mean, we have wolves here.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Not like
Wolves
that's-
are big. I didn't. know
Yeah,
there
they're
was a-
massive.
Yeah, they're pretty big. I don't know.
They're huge.
I feel like I could take most animals. Like I feel like I could fight a bear, but I'd be
What?
scared to go up against a wolf.
You
black
could not.
bear.
You could not fight a bear.
A black bear.
I could fight. I wouldn't win. I'm just saying I could fight it and like hold my own for a bit.
You have a better chance with a black bear. There's no way you'd fight a grizzly bear.
I'd punch it and then I'd run.
No,
And then I would die.
bro. Do you not remember the thing that I showed you about the Russian guys that got slaughtered by a bear? Did you see how big it was?
Yeah, the paw was like the size of their chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
they're
much,
huge.
dude. That's,
They're like what,
that's
300,
scary.
400 pounds, dude.
Oh, more than that, bro.
Yeah, they're
Imagine one
enormous.
just running at you.
No, you're dead. That's
done.
it.
But
That's
here's
the last thing I'm gonna see in my life.
yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is that I'm more scared of wolves than I am of bears.
Okay.
Like a wolf will hunt you down. A bear will just like come across you and eat you.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
They're a little less. Well, they won't come and try and be predatory, right?
Yeah.
Bears
Mm.
versus like a wolf that's just out there.
Yeah. Wolves are like, ooh,
Yeah.
what's up? I can hear.
What's up? Nah, I don't know. If I were to travel somewhere, it wouldn't be somewhere with dangerous animals.
So you wouldn't go to Australia?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I guess
like,
not. I don't know.
The ocean's got.
It's never
jellyfish.
crossed my mind. No one
Land.
really goes to Australia or India, or I don't know.
No,
People
the
just don't-
India's got like that powdery celebration thing.
Oh, with the dogs?
What? What dogs?
I know there's a day where they like celebrate like dogs or something like that or something.
Oh, sounds
Yeah.
I
about
didn't
right.
know that. I didn't know they like dogs.
Yeah,
I know they're cow people.
they don't eat
They
beef.
don't eat beef.
Yeah.
Oh.
yes, they do honor like
So
yeah.
they
But
worship
I know I
calves.
think they have a day of like for dogs and stuff.
Huh.
I don't know.
But I would want to see that weird colorful festival where people just like throwing like colors at each other.
Dust.
Yeah, colorful.
Isn't there
gunpowder.
like something we do here that's color related?
A color run?
Oh yeah, color.
That
5K.
sounds, that sounds racist. Like, should the colored run?
No. It's not a colored run, it's a color run.
Oh,
Basically like you wear like a white shirt.
Oh
My
my
bad.
goodness.
You basically wear a white shirt and then like I think after like certain spots or whatever they like throw like powder at you.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I've never done it, but
that sounds fun. 5K.
yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I could do
doable.
that. Yeah,
Anybody can do a
I
5K.
could walk that.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Why
You
not?
get more powder if you walk it.
Yeah, but it takes so much longer.
Isn't it like a 20-minute walk?
No?
All right, how long are we talking?
Dude, a 5K is 3 miles, bro. Can you walk 3 miles in 30 minutes?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But 30 minutes doesn't seem like long enough to have fun,
That's true.
Yeah.
You can jog
especially when you're tired. Oh, that's true. Make it an hour thing.
it. Yeah,
But
like
at
a
that
light
point,
jog.
I'm just gonna walk it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Where does this take place at?
Well, this one was on in San Diego on
Okay,
campus, I
all
think. Was it?
I think there's one in San Diego.
Yeah.
Maybe they just travel around with their thing. Who knows?
That sounds like travel. Like
Yeah. I don't
travel
know.
not required. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what about your guys' travel experience?
What does Johnny have?
What do I have? I have Taiwan. I have East Coast. I have China, Mexico. We went to
Ensenada.
Ensenada. Yeah.
You weren't a fan of that.
Not really.
No.
It was too grungy for me.
Too grungy?
Well, okay.
Damn,
Where
I
we
want
were,
to go to Ensenada now.
well, where we were at like a rehabilitation center. So it was like there's just dirt everywhere,
Just
honestly. And we slept in a tent on the ground, and it was 4
Oh,
guys in one
okay.
tent. So it was like, But at one point, I missed the exit to go back into the States. And so Johnny was like, I think you were scared, right? Like, you thought that we were stuck there.
Oh.
And I was like, nah, I got this, bro. I got this. Like, I just had to make a left. I went right. So it's like, but we found our way. So.
Yeah. I think that was my first time out of, no, it wasn't the first time out of the country.
Wait, where's Ensenada at?
Just like 3
A
hours.
little past the border.
Yeah, 3 hours past the
Oh,
border.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were scared? Did
Yeah.
they got you?
Yeah, I was like, because, dude, there's literally trash burning on the right of us. Like, it's not like we were in anywhere that was like, oh, it's all good, you know?
Yeah.
We were out in the middle of, like, I don't know, unregulated practice area.
No.
Stuff going on. Nah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's
no.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I also went to Mexico to go fishing. That was more so towards the west though. Like yeah. So
Okay.
sorry, the east. So the other side
okay.
of
Okay.
Mexico. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was interesting. But I don't know. I feel like Mexico gets a bad rap in the sense of like it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like if you keep to yourself and you don't like do anything that draws attention to yourself, no one's gonna give you a hard time. You know?
Don't do sketchy things. And
Well, I think it's still dangerous regardless. I mean, we're
my dad got pulled over one time in Mexico, and the cops took money from
Extorted him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the
him.
thing.
And then
that
he had to
people
hide my
make
Game Boy so they wouldn't steal it.
Yeah, but it's like
that's what matters.
Yeah, I really wonder if that's common though. You know, in this time. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think with any place, new place, just
Yeah.
take like precautions and whatnot.
Yeah. Have
So-
you ever had any trouble with people kind of taking advantage of you as a tourist?
No, but I don't know if we have time for this.
Oh, it might be a part 2 about
Yeah,
this.
Yeah,
I think we
need
should
a
do a
part
part
two.
two. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a part 2 of this two-parter. But no, this they didn't give me a hard time in terms of being in it. So I don't even know if I can talk about this for privacy reasons. No, okay. So I was in West Africa. I'm not gonna name the country, but I was in West Africa, and we went to an outdoor market. I feel like everything happens at the outdoor market. So, but they have a shop where they sell like dead animals, and I'm talking like
Like for food or like?
no for voodoo.
Oh, magic.
So I'm talking snakes,
Oh, wow.
horse heads,
Wow.
boar heads, like literally.
crazy.
And so, the purpose that I was there for, I was documenting for a project, and so I had to be discreet about this. And I had just like a GoPro session, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's still pretty obvious that I have a camera on me. So I had it on my chest, and I just kind of just briefly, like, I'm recording. I'm there with a local, so I'm not talking to these people at all, and I'm just kind of going like this, just kind of like moving back and forth to kind of show what's there. And someone in the back sees me, and this dude runs up to me, and he's talking to me, and I think it was French because they speak French there. And another guy comes to him, so like all these people are coming, and I'm like, I kid you not, I'm scared because I don't know what these guys are gonna do, and I read beforehand that these people will like, take the camera and like beat you and all these things. So I'm just like keeping my cool. I'm not saying anything. I just kind of like step back a little bit. The local that I'm with is just kind of talking to them like, no, like he's with me, like no, like he's not recording, whatever. Like I forgot what it was, and we just kind of like get out of there. And I'm just like, I'm literally shaking because I'm like so scared, right?
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, dude, you did such a good job. Like, you didn't, make a big deal about this or whatever. Like, you just kind of kept your cool. But dude, I was so scared. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was one of those things where I was like, man, you just, moments like that, like, and I tell people this, I say it as a joke sometimes, but sometimes I'm like genuinely serious. I'm like, if there's a situation where something's going down, do not panic.
Yeah.
Like, just don't, because when you panic, like, you make decisions that you probably not, like, you shouldn't do. Like, just be cool, calm, collected, and just think about what you can do next and like just go from there. But yeah, dude, like that was the one situation where I was like, dude, I really don't want to be here right now.
Yeah.
But after that, it was just kind of like, all right, got the footage, got what we needed.
Yeah.
That was it,
I mean,
so.
were you scared they're gonna like
I don't know.
cast some sort of magic on
I don't
you?
know, man. I don't know
I
what
mean,
they're
shoot.
yeah, I don't know what they were gonna do, but it was like oh, I wish we could talk about this. But I'll say this as like the last thing. It was like at that point where I was like, okay, do I want to capture this to show about like, this is what we're talking about, this is what's going on, not to like exploit, but to say like this is the reality of things here, versus like, do I want to refrain to respect you know, kind of what's going
Yeah.
on, you know, like kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
if you go to like a temple type of thing,
Yeah.
you know, but I think, so that's kind of where it's kind of hard for someone that's trying to document stuff. It's like, like at what point, like, do I want to capture it? Do I not, you know?
Yeah.
So I think at that decision, at that point, you know, I mean, the guy that I was working with was like, no, we need to capture this. And so I was like, all right. So that's where that came from. So
Oh,
It's crazy.
Okay.
yeah. So, oh man, it got hot in here. But on that note, I think, do you guys want to do a part 2 for this?
Yeah, I think we should do a part 2.
All right, we're gonna do a part 2.
I got a little more to say.
Take a quick break, and we'll see you guys, I guess, on the next episode. But it'll be the same episode, kind of, not really.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Part 2.
So we'll see you guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Watch our podcast.